All right, so welcome back to another thrilling scene for This Life, set in lovely Duluth, Minnesota, or at least close enough, where Charlotte, who is at least for the moment plunked at the Sept of the Hearth Fire, has been hard at work for the last, well, obviously not last night, but has been working on getting herself into some of the city infrastructure, the programs that control things like traffic cams, maybe even the lights if she's lucky. But all in all, trying to weave her way through the net, as a glasswalker might, to the area that has been designated her by the glorious Skyriba. Because after all, if she's going to send one of her peeps in there, she's not going to do it without giving him some well-deserved overwatch in the name of preventing things like death, terrible, horrible death. So, Charlotte has backed up the laptop onto the external, has cleaned it out, and has hooked herself up from the Sept, which is admittedly relatively safe. It's not like veins are going to go popping out of her computer, or if they are, at least, well, she'll do that from a nice park bench, you know, right out there in the yeah. Let's not do that in the house, just in case. So yeah, she's sat out, got the laptop in her lap, and is plunking away, trying to see if she can crack into something, anything, get herself a foothold so that she can spread out and get Overwatch on the area so that it is safe to send in her packmate.
So where are you starting your hacking then?
She's gonna try to hip hop her way through the system to. You said there was like kind of a triangulated area there between the three places we're supposed to hit.
Yes.
So she'll probably aim for roughly at its center, as that'll give her a
Okay.
good place to branch out from.
If you're anyway a specific target in mind, you're just trying to hack the entire system. This is the thing.
She will probably start with some open source of Wi-Fi, something like, I mean, maybe not that exact McDonald's. We've seen enough of that McDonald's.
I mean, here's the thing. You're doing your hacking from Sept, yes? Is that what you
Mm-hmm.
said? Or that to get near to that local Wi-Fi, that's going to be a bit of a challenge because I mean, you got to reach the connectivity to it. It is
Ah,
across the bridge on the other side of the city.
okay. No, if she's got to set herself somewhere closer, so be it.
Yes, that is just the one limitation because you know what I mean.
Okay, no, she'll put herself in the area. That's fine. No,
That would be the only
we
thing.
do have a truck now with new plates and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she'll roll over that side of town. Probably have Raimi with her for the sake of ease,
Okay.
so that when she does, if she does get a foothold, he is ready to go. Besides, a pickup means he can bring whatever he needs.
All right. So, you drive out there. Pretty much, you know how shit the neighborhood looks. There it is. Bam,
Mm-hmm.
boom. Where are you parking?
She is probably going to Google Maps it a little bit if she can. Try to find a crummy old parking deck or something where the chances are that the any security that might have been there is
Give me an
gone.
intelligence streetwise. Fuck Google Maps shit. Intelligence streetwise.
Okay.
That's gonna be your Google Maps.
I mean that's a totally legit. I mean, looking at a picture is not flawless by any means. So intelligence streetwise is that. Oh, that's one success.
Get at least about 3 blocks away from where it is. You roughly kind of find one of the more rundown places where just a random truck parked in the middle of nowhere won't raise too much suspicion or opportunity.
Oh boy. Go me.
But it's you could reckon you probably have to move after about 2 hours, you reckon, because just people will probably come and clamp it essentially.
Oh yeah. She'll do something like set herself a timer on the phone, give her a reasonable amount of time, and then that way, even if they're in the clinch, she at least knows she has to be moving.
Yes.
Yeah. So park up. Uh, and yeah, just stick the laptop on her lap. Not going to stick it up on the dash where it'll get a bunch of attention. Just stick it in her lap. See what she can connect into, and if from there she can start just not anything fancy, not calling on spirits, just
Perception computers, your difficulty is 6.
perception computers.
Yes. Gotta find the right networks to connect it, which could be close to the area, Katie, because there's many Wi-Fi things.
Outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
Many fine successes. 5 successes.
All right. You can get an area that's close enough to like one of the other shops across from the cafe, you reckon, just by the way it is, you know what I mean? So you reckon just by your own, like with your success in your streetwise, yeah, it's close enough in the same area as the cafe, so it's a good starting point.
Yes. I choose you.
It's like it's like a thrift store or something, was it?
That checks out. Yeah. She'll wiggle her way into their lovely free Wi-Fi and immediately try to backdoor it and see if she can.
That would be a Wits Computers.
Okay.
And that would be difficulty. We'll say, yeah, we'll keep it at 6 for now.
Wits Computers. One, two, three, 4.
Okay, it's gonna make like a roll to be sure. Oh, yep, nope, you're fine.
Ugh.
Yep, you reckon you're in smooth enough. You reckon it. You basically the way you're reckoning it just by the success rate and the way you're going is you want to be kind of, if you're trying to stay in a central location, you don't want to linger too long. You want to jump till you find your right place. You know what I mean? That way it doesn't leave too much of a trail.
All right. Understood, good sir. So yeah, as soon as she can get a leap or get a bit of a clinch there, she'll initially just lead by searching around so she can pick out where she wants to jump next. Now,
Perception computers, Katie.
Ooh.
It'll be difficulty. We'll say what your success is, difficulty 5 this time.
Ooh. That's still just 2.
You reckon you can get one building away, except it's just going to be a bit harder because it's got a bit more tighter security. It's basically an 8. That's a fucking bank. Old, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It'll just be security will be a little bit more beefier, but you reckon you could skip over and then skip it through, you know what I mean?
Yep. So she'll make note of that, kind of like set herself up a little notepad on the side, fucking paste it over.
Or with another 2, you could take the longer route and skip through the various free Wi-Fi. Like there's another thrift store down the road. You could skip into that one, but it'll take longer, but it'll be safer. It'll just take longer because you have to jump. You know what I mean? It's effectively what kind of smooth paper trail you're trying to leave. You know, it's that type of vibe.
Okay.
The bank comes with high risk, and if you cover your tracks, you could smoothly go in, but there's a chance you could be. You know what I mean?
We could get some trouble just with standard fucking bank shit.
Yeah.
They've probably got decent software.
Yes.
All right. Well, then, yeah, picking that out, she'll probably end up taking the longer route just because it's safer for the moment. She'll save nasty clinch shit for when she is in a nasty clinch.
So give me 2 intelligence computers that will be difficulty 5, and let me know your cumulative successes.
Okay. 7, 8, 9 total.
Okay, I'll just make a little roll here. Yeah, no, you know it's pretty. There's a couple of hiccups there, and you're like, oh, but you reckon the longer route was the smarter route, and you're kind of smoothly in until you begin to realize the path you're making. You could just slide into the cafe, as long as you keep it, your trail covered pretty well. Keep to your time. You reckon you could slide in about now?
All right, yeah. She will continue the same habit. Tag a couple small open Wi-Fi's on the way and see if she can slither in.
So give me intelligence computer roll. This difficulty, however, with your merit will be 8, but you will get 2 rolls of this because of your hacking.
Woo! Yay! Oh, I actually did really well on the first one, even.
Oh, but then you don't need the second roll. So
Oh,
you're
oh.
4 successes in. And keep in mind that 4 successes in, that will come into play later.
All right.
So you get into the cafe Wi-Fi. They immediately hit you with, like, sign up for our Wi-Fi. I got, that type of shit.
Yeah, she's just gonna block that off. Let's not. Just close that lovely pop-up. Make sure it didn't leave anything nasty.
Give me an intelligence computers. You
Ah.
got 4 successes, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I giving you another one?
Yes, you give me another one.
All right. That one not so much. That is 1 success.
Okay, you got 4. That's cool. You don't think so. You just feel your computer's a bit slower, but you don't think if anything, it's adware, not spyware, if you get me. It's like
Yep.
pop up here. Fuck.
Yep.
It's a point of caution, essentially. Like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Danger zone. I'm in it.
So you reckon you're in now, but you'd want to keep an eye, essentially. It's that type of vibe.
Yeah, she'll take a second and has taped over her little cam, so there's that. We'll start seeing if she can backdoor it to get in it essentially as an administrator.
With computers, this will be a bit harder because of the rock rolling rolls. So it'll be difficulty 7 instead of 6. That includes your merit. That's the
Okay.
reason why you're getting low rolls.
I appreciate that.
Eh.
You said diff 6? That is
7.
diff 7. That is still 1.
It's not the smoothest backdoor, you reckon. All right. You need to get what you can, figure out the route for Remy. You kind of like, okay, you can try backdoor it again, it'll just take longer. But basically it's like I better grab some now and then backdoor, you reckon. You're not sure. It's kind of like, ooh, it's kind of treading water, if you get me.
Yeah, she'll see what all is connected to it. Be screen capping things like who's connected to the Wi-Fi. Probably
Most are just standard phones or like James's phone and all that shit. There's nothing like too damning, if you get me.
mm-hmm.
Or like phone number 877, that type of shit.
Yeah, she'll just screen cap what all's connected to it. Probably see what she can fish into from this vantage.
There's the camera feed outside. There is the camera, obviously, in the main dining room, if you get me. There's a camera just outside the back door. And there's the camera that you noticed already in the kitchen.
All right. She will see how many of those she can tab open quickly because probably better to pull them
give me
open.
another perception technology. We'll change up a bit from the computer roll. Yes. I'll keep a diff 6 for now, just to be nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you are fine.
Yeah, she's just going to tab open as many as she can because there's no telling how long she can stay there. And if there's anything important, better to glimpse it quick and lose it than to not see it at all.
Give me a perception alertness then.
I will. So there. And yeah, she'll,
Oh.
I don't see anything, but she'll lean over to Remy as she's got the feeds tabbing open, like, kind of the gesture of like, take a glance at this as she starts rapidly opening tabs, probably gets distracted glancing to make sure nothing's trying to
if anything,
catch her in there.
You're just quickly tapping. It just looks like today's the day running of a fucking cafe, to be honest. So you don't notice anything of particular note. Just see people doing their shit, drinking their drinks, enjoying themselves.
Yeah, best I can do is, like I said, give Remy a shot at it as she like goes back to check her security.
Just give me another wits computers then, but difficulty 7.
Oh. So many rolls. Oh, thank God. That's still one.
Okay, that's noted. It has not beaten your 4 successes, but Charlotte, whoa. You know what I mean? Screen kind of flickers a bit, but you reckon you're still ahead. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. So essentially, it's like, hey, Remy, get a glance at this real fast. I'm gonna have to get out of here.
All right. Guess it's my turn on the merry-go-round. Let's take a spin on the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
All right,
3.
So you will see, like I said, much of what Charlotte said, the day-to-day running, except you see notable people. The notable people are, well, you see this guy here, Idris Elba, is the owner. Obviously, clear, but the manager, way he walks around, way he's ordering things, definitely. This guy, however, comes in, and when you see it on the sly, package handoff. You just spot it out of the corner of your eye, walks back out.
It's a slick motherfucker.
This girl walks in. She's a bit twitchy. She orders a coffee. She sits down. She's a lot more twitchy. This girl walks in, sits down in front of her. They start talking. Manager walks over, nods. Again, remember, you see the corner of your eye, package handoff. Redhead girl goes out. This girl walks with him into the back room. From what you can see from the other camera in the back room, they head towards what looks to be the freezer, where you can't see where the camera is. You know what I mean? Just they're talking, walking. You know what I mean? So this girl and him.
The one with the mark on her fucking forehead. Like,
Yeah.
Ramey's over here. Like, I know Guru self-mutilation when I see it.
She doesn't give the Guru vibe. It's just the way they're walking. This one, definitely, the redhead looks nervous as shit as she just hands off and then scurries out.
Yeah.
It's what you see for 3.
Goodies are probably in the freezer.
All right, and yeah, she's gonna hop Wi-Fi's as soon as she has confirmation he's seen anything.
You gotta get out smoothly with computers. And they'll get a counter roll because you did not roll well. But they have it like a fucking firewall, essentially.
That's 2.
Oh, give me a perception computers, Katie.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's only 2.
It's still, you needed 2 successes to succeed. They drop something. Do you know what I mean? Do you know that pop-up ad? You look over and you're like, you have received an email. You know what I mean? You just catch out the corner of your eye. There is an email. It goes into your inbox folder. It is an email like, hey, service user, would you like to, you know what I mean? And then there are lines of code underneath it. You know what that is.
Yep. That is getting purged. Yeah.
Give me another intelligence computer check if you want to try exit smoothly while cleaning your system.
Oh god. You said intelligence?
Mm-hmm. It will be difficulty 6 because of your merit.
Oh good. Oh thank god, that's still only 1.
Not the smoothest transition. You get it done, but it's clumsy.
Yeah, she'll start just hip-hopping rapidly from, easy free open shit. Kind of trying to track her way away from it because she's going to need easy transitions while she's trying to get this out of her computer.
Give me just an intelligence streetwise. Oh, yeah. No, you can, with the 4 successes, you can navigate, like, I'm going to go like this way, this way, this way, this way. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Does a little fucking dance.
So what are you guys doing while Charlotte quickly? I'll let you have the time to purge that out of your computer. It's pretty easy. Just give me no. You're taking your time with your 4 successes intelligence streetwise. You've got plenty of time. So what are you guys doing while Charlotte quickly attempts to purge the computer?
I mean, Raimi, who is not as deeply involved in this process, is trying to keep an eye out because they're still just sitting in the truck on the wrong side of the tracks.
Let me just see. You see that same kind of, like the cop. You reckon you look out, Remy, you're like, huh. And you see the same type of cop park up, takes a look around. He hasn't come over to like stop you guys, but you see tickets being handed out. You see that type of shit, you know what I mean? It won't be long before he eventually looks over like, huh. You know what I mean?
The cops are starting to snoop around.
Oh, shit. Right. She will essentially be like, take the wheel and go ahead and
Yeah.
kind of like shove herself into the back because it's the easiest way to make this transition.
Where are we going?
Pull out and around. I'll see if I can find us another safe spot. If you see something that looks likely, take it.
All right, moving now.
All right, give me intelligence streetwise ram jam. And Charlotte, what are you doing, buddy?
She's probably still trying to get through this fucking program to make sure it doesn't tank her computer.
Yeah, give me an intelligence computers roll.
Just one.
Ooh, I'm gonna
That's
say
a
with
fail.
merit. Hang on, I think you're diff, Katie.
Oh, sorry.
You get one success.
Well, that is something.
It's again, you get it done. It's a bit clumsy. You know what I mean?
Gotta fucking. Okay, that down. All right. Kind of finally, once it's deleted, messily, she'll finally glance up, look around, see where they're going, see what looks likely is a safe place to park up.
So with Remy's one success, you reckon you park another like block away, you'll be still in the area, but you dodge the cops for another hour and a half.
All right. So yeah, when Ramie's pulling up and was like, "That this seems legit," she'll just kind of give a little nod, like, "All right, seems good." Is there anything in the building around? You know what? There's not a lot of street cams out here, are there?
Not really, no.
All right, she will begin glancing through for the closest pawn shop to the cafe because they will usually have a good deal of security cameras.
Harlow?
Hi.
Oh yeah. There's like a pawn shop about like two things down. Like two shops down.
Yep.
Give me a hack and roll.
Yeah.
Get 7. Pawn shops are a bit more hard to break into.
Yes. That one I'm in.
Oh yeah, yeah. That one's pretty easy. Smooth as silk.
There we go. Then yeah, tries to see if there's any essentially forward-facing web or security cams, anything that would show a view out the windows, give an idea of who's on the street around the cafe if she can.
Yeah, we can do that pretty easily. I mean, you got 4 successes to slide in, and they don't have counter hacking shit. You know what I mean? So you're a bit more smoother. You will see this girl, redhead.
Mhm.
This guy walks up to her, pretty, rough and tumble. Give me an alertness check.
And yeah, she's self-narrating, so it's like another camera as she, tucks forward, sets it on the armrest, and keeps going. Alertness. So that Mr. Ramjam can take another sneaky peek as well.
Oh yeah, you got him. 4 successes, right? This guy walks up, gives the casual pat. The way he grips her neck, though, that's not a casual pat. It's a very subtle slide thing. She hands him the package. He examines it, nods, slides it into his jacket pretty quickly, then kind of shoves her and tells her to, it's the way he does it. She starts walking down the road pretty quick. It's almost like he's pointing at something. You know what I mean? Like, go. You know what I mean? And she kind of scurries, and he walks into the diner.
Huh. Does she have any kind of distinctive look about her? I know I can't smell something through a camera, but does she have any distinctive traits that would be associated with any kind of pure breed?
Give me an intelligence primal urge. How about that?
That
But-
is an interesting one. I will take it.
You've been around your fair share of high and low pure breed Fianna.
There's a 10 in
Uh,
there.
She has some distinctive Fianna traits. The red hair, the kind of it's some of the facial structure. It's kind of got a similar vibe to some of the Fianna you've seen, you know.
So yeah, dude face. So basically, she got a package inside the cafe, brought it out, and he went back in with it.
He put the package in his jacket and then walked into the cafe. You saw them exchange packages essentially.
Oh, exchange. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like
All right.
she handed him one thing, he handed her another thing, and then he'd walk. You know.
He pointed her off somewhere.
Yep.
And yeah, she'll be nudging it forward on the armrest between the seats. Points out the girl as she's walking, I assume, like, past the pawn shop, essentially.
Yeah, you just see her hands in the pockets, you know, the handbag and all that shit.
Remy, that's... I've got a good bet that's Fiannakin.
Well, she was in the cafe for the first handoff, I can tell you that.
Oh, she just made another one.
That is how these things tend to go, yes.
I can keep trying to get you Overwatch, or we could try and snag her out, bring her back. She doesn't look exactly happy. She's twitchy as hell.
I mean, I'll put it this way. We can do whatever you originally planned for me, of which I know very little, or we could commit a kidnapping in broad daylight.
There's a vague smirk. You say that like it hasn't been done to us here as well.
I'll do what you order me to.
You could try to talk to her.
They know my face.
The Gerudo?
That kinfolk escaped from the first job. They know my face.
You've seen that girl before.
There were a lot of girls there that night, Charlotte.
She's gonna go ahead and quickly slide back out of that that Wi-Fi. Probably hip hop to another one. Just something off a bit. It only takes one person talking to give us a backdoor in. Or to help us find out how they're getting their goods.
Trying to approach this person where they've set up would be very difficult. Establishing trust, gaining their confidence.
She'll see if she can hop to another shop down the way, the direction the girl's going, see where she's going.
Give me intelligence streetwise. If you're trying to track her pattern.
I am.
Well, intelligence streetwise.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, it's the vague sense she's probably heading deeper into the project. Just by the route she's taking. Which means you'll have to drive. I mean, like, she's getting out. You know what I mean? It's like eventually you're gonna have to drive after her. To just keep her in where you're following her, trying to, you know what I mean?
Well, the idea was to see what we could learn about what they're getting, how they're getting it. We're not a team big enough to take out anyone. Not right now. But the point is observation and to try to get a leg up. That could be the leg up right there. It's Fianna. She might. You know what? Can I gonna hop through, see if I can get a screen cap of her face.
That would be a bit difficult, mainly just because you're rolls. But you can do it. It'll just be a higher diff. It'll be diff 8.
It's okay. She will make the effort to find something with a fucking camera so she can try to get a picture of her
Like I said,
face.
it's just a bit difficult. If you got a better street browser, you would have much more smoother time.
Yep.
It's just where she's going, you kind of have to like, oh, awkward. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
different. These perception computers.
Who? Nope.
That's failed. You can get kind of like the side profile, but it's not a great one. It's too blurry. It's just you unfortunately you screen cap it just as she moves. You're like, fuck.
Look, if you want me to approach this girl and pull a lost puppy routine, I can do it. I think
Whatever.
you want to just grab her in broad fucking daylight.
Whatever.
The truck's got a shell over the top of the back. We have to make a decision.
Come on, move the car.
All right. Moves the car.
And she'll, for the moment, leave off the whole hacking tactic because at this point, we're street level.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you're following her, you sticking around to see who does what around the cafe, it is up to you. So,
Cletus does what Cletus is told.
Yep, Charlotte's she's gonna stick with it because around the cafe is high risk. This girl's getting further from it, which probably means a little less oversight. And honestly, if she's willing to talk after they pick her up, after she's been offered some kind of hospitality, that could be a leg in.
sure. Like I said, up to you guys. So you start following. Give me a perception streetwise again for whoever's driving.
It's me.
Because seeing her on cameras is one thing, but actually trying to pick her up to where she is, there's another thing entirely.
This is a slightly mightier dice pool because Ramey's a fucking dumbass. But perception now.
Oh, yeah.
3.
You can get, you can slide your way over. Eventually, you kind of see where she is because you reckon she probably takes shorter cuts. So that, you're like, oh, I'll just turn here. There she is. You know what I mean? You kind of pull around one of the bends, and then you see her. Just walking. I'm not making like a suspicious thing. She does. She's just making her way around the place. You reckon the reason why you probably didn't spot her initially is she could be easily doing deals right now, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, she could literally be selling like a right the fuck now.
Yeah, pretty much. You even get that vibe with for the 3 successes on the street. Well, she's probably stopping to quickly pass off and move along, quickly pass off and move along. It's all part of the, all part of the flow.
I mean, she probably doesn't want to get arrested in her drug dealing, so I imagine when she gets a buyer, she takes their fucking greasy change and keeps walking.
Pretty much how it is. Exactly that. In a neighborhood like this, yes.
Yeah, if she stood on like a fucking corner for long, she'd get rolled up by the cops like that.
Yeah. So she is on the move constantly, never stops moving.
And so what? Yeah, honestly, Charlotte is going to get Ramey to, once he's within point where they've got sights on her, we'll get him to, hit an alley, hit a side street, anything, somewhere that she can let him out without him being seen.
Give me an wit stealth, Charlotte, if you're trying to do it on the sly.
I would like to do it on the sly. I'd like him to be able to blur his way out of that vehicle. All right. You said perception stealth or intelligence?
Witch stealth.
Wit stealth. All right. Let's see if I can find a spot. Oh, there's a 10.
It's one. It's just, again, you're like, all right, this is a lot more open than I thought it would be. You know what I mean? But you can do it. It's just Remy. It's like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Remy's just over here like, man, I thought I was a good person, but we're about to kidnap someone.
So as they're driving, oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's just walking along. The last thing you see, Remy, is her walking and chatting to these guys.
Oh, God damn it. Not again. No. No!
But that's who she's actually chatting to at the minute.
So I'm not talking about blackbagging the girl, Remy. If nothing else, let's find a spot, get you out, get you disappeared, see where she goes, see if there's a point where you can intervene.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we're doing this.
She's probably got family in the area, probably has something. Yana? That girl's shaking.
I
Still offer some kindness.
What the You know what, Raya? You're an Adrian and I trust you. Let's just do whatever the fuck this is.
And for the love of God, don't go near that crowd. Just,
yeah, they love me.
Yep.
I'm the favorite. I have pretty hair.
I do seem to remember the bit about the pretty hair.
Yeah, everyone talks about the pretty hair.
I like your hair. I mean, not like that.
I'm getting out of the truck now.
Yep. And she will slide up as he's getting out.
Is that a roll, Blair? It time Blair roll.
Good playing, buddy.
I wish this pool was bigger. I wish it was better at lying and stealthing.
All right, Ramjo.
One success is better than like a botch or some shit.
Yeah, it's better than the usual Blur punishing of fuck you.
The Blur, like, are you good at lying or stealthing? Fuck you.
So give me that stealth roll as well.
And this is how Remy got shot by the neighborhood watch committee. All right. Stealth roll is 3.
All right, that's not too bad. That is not too bad.
Hey, look,
So,
needing
right-
rolls and deception is pretty good.
So you start creeping your way up. You can give me a perception on this if you want to hear what exactly they're talking about either as well.
I do. I'm very interested in that. Remy was like a little off-put. He was ready to master of puppets somebody, but Charlotte wants him to like be her friend. He's a little irked, so we'll see how this goes.
So you will hear the following. You'll hear her talk about that she's passing off things in this area, this area. They want these 2 areas protected. And they just nod. They're like, the one with the kind of hoodie and the kind of the bandana just nods, going, yeah, we can do that. And she, she's like, the quality, and she like passes you can see it, Remy, with 3 successes. That's essentially here's who I'm representing. We need protection in these corners, and they're like, yeah, no problem at all. No problem. You hear the guy, give my regards to Buzzin', man. They do and she just nods and the things that way. And she just gives a meek little nod and starts walking up.
Oh. Oh, man. Yeah. Buzzard. Damn it. But, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's for later. We'll tell Dad later. Tell Dad about Buzzard's horse shit later.
Tell Dad.
You want to tell Mom about Buzzard's horse shit?
At the moment, I'm stalking an alone girl in this uncomfortable moment of Werewolf, a game of savage felonies.
You have a pack.
But while he does it, while he stalks this woman, I'm only saying it so many times because it makes Bob sad about himself as a human being playing this character. He'll say, Buzzard fucked us, by the way.
What?
In the pack link.
Wasn't Buzzard one of theirs?
Buzzard. Fuck. Now you got me all confused and shit.
Buzzard is one of theirs. I don't know. Yeah, Buzzard is the alpha of the kings.
Oh, damn it. I thought he was somebody else.
He's
Alright.
Nope.
the alpha of the kings, and he is doing deals with the kin around the Uktena.
Oh. The kids in Uktena country are accepting goods from the kings.
Good to know.
The kids in Uktena country are also starting to pull protection in a couple areas.
Did you hear where?
In the words of Torna, this place and that place.
Basically. Okay.
We don't need specifics if it's not.
We don't. Yeah, you didn't drop that shit in the blue book in later.
Actually, roll me a perception streetwise, Ramja,
Okay.
because you'll find out some interesting things about the homies.
So hope I don't just botch this and think that they actually are the neighborhood watch committee.
All right,
Or-
Remy. First thing you realize, this is not Uktena country. This is close to Uktena country. This is the area predominantly has a mix of this. You look around the area, you're like, where the fuck am I? You look around, you know one guru who operates in this area, which is runs through the jungle. You've heard about that he does sometimes dealings with street gangs and he does overwatch around this area. But you all look around, the reason why they're doing it is they're moving into territory. They're bribing other gangs that normally would have worked around, done a little bit of work here. They're flipping it over essentially with more money, more better product. Basically, you're watching a street takeover in subtle ways before the guns and all that come in progress.
Correction, I'm actually in the orbit around Uktena country. However, drop it to the Wormfoe, but he might want to let Runs know that some of his favorite clients are starting to flip.
Got it.
This is Runs through the jungle stomping ground, or at least it was.
Noted. I'll put him in the know.
This
Okay.
much cash and this much dope. I'm not going to be surprised if they start arming up with the excess.
All right.
They're getting ready to push somewhere.
Keep on our trail.
Oh, I've been following her this whole time.
And yeah, thumbs are flying. Charlotte's firing off fucking shit to the Wormfoe and giving runs a
know-
CC.
Let me know exactly what you're saying in those text messages. And
Okay.
we will get to Remy first as he's
Please do.
doing a creep. So Ramjam, she cuts through several alleyways, and you see her knocking on a metal door, like dunk, 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 looking around, all paranoid. Give me another stealth roll, just to be sure. She is a bit paranoid, and she's got an all right perception alertness.
Thank God Blur gives me a slight bluffer.
Does. Oh yeah, no, she only gets one success. But just give me a
I
stealth roll.
just have to beat one.
Mm-hmm. Come fucking close to done.
Oh,
Woo!
fuck.
Thankfully, she needed 3 successes at Div 7. But Jesus, Remy, that was the clumsiest stealth operation move you've ever done. You're like, yeah,
I
I'm gonna
too
jump.
busy.
Yeah, I got this. And you nearly fall over the shotgun. Like, oh, do the karate.
He's
move.
like doing that thing where you nearly fall over something, but you're
Mhm.
kind of off balance, so you're like looming over it like you're a fucking long cat.
Yeah, exactly. You do that karate motion as well from the shotgun. Like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Oh. But she's there knocking on the door, like, dunk, 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 looking around, all paranoid.
Yeah, he's gonna hide from the paranoia. That door's
yeah, no.
interesting though.
It's a red door with graffiti like fucking caking it, and you'll see who opens the door. Let me just get them for you now. Let me just find them. There we go. Hey, Remy, remember this guy?
Give me a second. We're good.
Is that a frenzy check?
Yeah.
You gotta spend willpower. That's oh no, you don't. It's not D4. You're not D4. Fuck, I keep thinking you're for some reason.
It's 'cause you know me.
Yeah. Ooh, even Remy's like, ooh.
And what Charlotte will get is
Well. Her endpoints with fusion drop.
Give me a street address. Where's he at?
can Remy do that?
Give me a perception streetwise.
Okay.
Harder part's probably finding the street unless the house number
Yeah.
is super obscured.
That's not a house number. No, you can tell. This could like Remy will know more if he gets a good streetwise roll.
I have one.
One, you reckon this is the tenement blocks? Maybe. And the reason why there's no street number is this could be a handoff place. He could switch up this location if you want to do it like that. You reckon this is probably a select place where she drops off. He closes the door. They'll clear out this place within another day. Maybe. Depends on what you need.
This is a temporary drop off at best. They might be clearing out like today.
But it's an interesting point that they're definitely in this area.
If you can get ears on it once they've gone inside, do. If you can't, they're back towards the truck.
That's a reinforced security door.
Oh, give me an alertness, Remy. Like, I'll give you you can, like, he's standing in a doorway. She's chatting to him about something. Just slide something into his hand and he nods, but he hasn't closed the door yet, so give me an alertness.
Okay. Nope.
No, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. Maybe because you're too fixated on how he's going to fucking kill this guy. Oh my god.
We're surprised he hasn't opened fire right now.
Mm-hmm. But he nods very firmly and tells her. She gives a very paranoid look inside, like she even bites her lip and nods and starts to walk ahead, and he slams the door closed.
So she goes in.
No. She walks ahead. Starts walking off.
She just shut the door. She's moving.
Whatever
am I moving
she
back
saw,
or am I following her?
whatever she saw in there, Remy, she looked fucking nervous as shit.
She's afraid of whatever's behind the door, I'll tell you that.
Keep following. Give me
All
an
right.
idea of where you are so I can at least be close by with the truck.
We were just past the tenements.
All
Moving
right.
through the alley now on the other side. Still following.
Yeah, and Charlotte will basically, she has climbed back up in the front seat, so she'll go ahead and put it in gear and do a little trail down this way, turn a corner or two, and find a place to park up for a couple minutes.
Give me tell which streetwise.
Which
Don't get spotted by-
streetwise?
Don't get spotted by the homies.
Oh, Jesus.
By acting
You know,
suspicious.
man, Charlotte's track record with that gang in particular, because we ran afoul of them with Yolana too.
Yep. They're like, oh fuck, not you again. No, 2, you're all right. You kind of keep out the peripheral. But yeah, you seem kind of, she's moving off pretty fucking quick. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, moving quite fast. Like, she's even picked up pace because, you know what? She's a bit fucking paranoid. You can even tell, Remy.
Remy will continue the tale, because that was Charlotte's call.
So Skyripper gets back, Skyripper sends back to Charlotte, good, keep eyes on, you know what I mean? try get a better, clearer face of the Fiannakin. Basically, get me a visual. You know what I mean? Like, I want a clear picture of like which Fiannakin folk. You know what I mean? Like, that type of vibe. Just get me more information. Essentially, that's the vibe you get. Runs just sends back a thumbs up, and you get the impression Runs never sends back a thumbs up.
Yep,
That's a-
it's one of those things where she will make sure he has a base idea, a description of who it is, where it is, like exactly which corner they're on, and just
I'll put it like this:
here's
you just
out.
get you just get a thumbs up. That is all you get. Runs is not a man for normally. Runs sends detailed text message with proper grammar. You just get the thumbs up.
Yep, it's a good thing I'm moving away from that.
Get on the fucking bus, Remy.
Remy just hears somewhere in the back of his back up. Shit, Remy. You know what I mean? Looking around. But so Remy, give me another deck streetwise. Let's see if you can navigate this smoothly. She's turning, cutting.
The temptation to burn willpower is constant, but I know
Mhm.
you are selective of the times in which I may.
This time I will, because your rolls have been dog shit today.
All right, I'll still spend a willpower out of sheer burning rage.
Rage.
Why won't you stop running? Somewhere Bill's nodding his head like, yeah, I hate running. Fuck yeah, good thing I fucking did.
Oh yeah, it's not again, Remy. This goddamn neighborhood. You kind of stumble over a trash can a bit a couple times, but you keep your stealth enough. But you're like, fuck.
The street
Um,
trash around here is atrocious.
You come over to a fence. Yeah. If I just cut through here, it took you a while to get over that fence. You know what I mean? Like, God fucking damn it, my stupid jeans. And
Gonna clear this fence and it like wobbles wildly the fuck off.
yeah, and like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Just no one maintain this.
But you'll see her head into a place much like this. You see, it's called the corner stop. She opens the door and everything.
She went into a smoke shop.
All right, let's see if I can get something in there.
Gotta
And
find
yeah.
it. Gotta get you. Yeah, Charlotte can park about a block away, I imagine.
Yep.
If it helps, the storefront's titled The Corner Stop. It looks like a smoke shop to me.
That's a start. And yeah, she'll use that. And she just says if you can keep an eye or an ear, do it. If not, tuck around and stay alert.
Tucking in and staying alert. I go through that door, everything gets blown and, glass eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Remy, give me that deck stealth.
Okay, here we go, Ramy. Make her get shot at.
Remy runs into the wall. Fuck! Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god!
You really do.
One.
It's all right, Remy. I'll put it like this: one success, you still stealth, but you think you're being stealthier. You're like, yeah, I'm around this corner on some fucking The Wire shit. Look at me, all part of the game, motherfucker. She can't see
Yeah.
me.
She probably
Oh.
can.
Yeah, we'll see. She can
I mean,
fail
at
that.
least it
fucker.
wasn't a botch.
You still have Blur, so that's your saving grace. But you're like, yeah, I'm on some Snoop shit, deep cover, So Charlotte, give me another intelligence computer roll, please.
All right. Nope. Unless it's well, that's one.
It's one. It is
standard.
not. God, Jesus, Charlotte, that's not. You're like type, and you even look at yourself like. What do you know what I mean? Oh.
Okay. You know what? Just takes a second. Shakes out the hands.
The Microsoft and that ping thing come up. Would you like to do this? You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here. I hate that paperclip.
Like, I'm sorry, you clicked the wrong button. You know what I mean?
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll Witchcraft Stiff 7.
Oh. Do it.
All right. Witchcraft is that. That is 1, 2, 3 successes. It's like, okay.
Are you activating Apecraft's blessing there,
Yep.
Charlotte? Good. Do what you need to do to try hack it again. Your diff is -3. It
Yep.
would have been diff 6. Now it's diff 3.
Yep.
Watches.
Oh my
watches it. I
god.
would not be
Why
fucking
would you put
surprised.
that evil on me?
I would not be fucking surprised at this rate.
Oh god, it's
I
still
mean-
only 3.
Oh, it's only 3. You get in. You do get in. You get into the camera by the counter.
There we go. Yep.
And Remy was right. It's a vape shop, or it's
Yep.
like a version of a vape shop in this area.
Ooh.
So, what the closest thing this vape thing has, they sell a vape. Shocking.
Hey, they sell that cheap crap that'll explode if you use it too much.
They sell, and I quote, a vape.
Oh my
It's not a
god.
vape. Spoiler: it's not a vape.
They rent one.
It's actually a bong.
Yeah. You see her, waiting in line, but she's talking to somebody as well as she's waiting. And Charlotte, that is him.
And the screen cap button is here.
Yes. You'll see her, actually, no. Well, you won't get a full picture of her. You'll see a picture of him. That's the thing, because he's the way he's turned. She has her red hair, like, just see the back of her skull. But you get him, full view.
Yep, she'll get that. Save the image.
You probably actually get her just as she's sliding something. You see the hand, like, very subtle, sly.
What's she sliding there, bud, if I got it on camera?
You need more successes to get the picture to zoom in.
No, when you zoom in.
Well, give me that intelligence perception computers roll. Your difficulty is 6.
Ooh. I did it.
Oh yeah. That is money. A lot of money.
I'm just going to take that picture too.
That
I'm just going to put that right here.
appears on the screen. Money. Do you know what I mean?
It literally just changes from an image to text that says money.
with Dutch Vanderland's face above it.
Money.
Him just screaming like a little
It's-
comment
it's
in the
all-
background.
It's not just money with that amount of successes. It's like, she was carrying, she takes, out of a purse like she's carrying like a grocery bag, that hand gets on the sly handed off, but you definitely see the exchange of money.
Yep. I'll just get a cap of that. So wait, she's bribing him.
Give me a perception empathy.
I
buddy.
will.
A perception harrier.
A perception harrier.
Perception Harrier. Yes.
Give me a perception harrier. Jesus.
Then he was pecked to death by hawks.
fucking eagle person. Ready, motherfucker! You know what I mean?
Hilariously, that is 1 success.
Jesus, Charlotte.
Okay, I have to go find our actual official theme now.
Jesus Christ.
That is 1 entire success. That's
She's
fucking
not-
tragic.
She is not buying off him. That is an exchange, basically, is I'm giving this to you. Please take it. Please, for the love of God, fucking take it off me. You know
Yep.
what I mean? For the love of God, please take this. Please. And she looks, again, terrified. It's even the way he's looking at her. It's just... He has these really cold steel eyes. Just, oh, that's not nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. That's your theme.
Oh my god.
Because Charlotte, I'll give you this for free. Roll an alertness with the camera you have.
Sorry.
Me, keep rolling it with this playing, because if you succeed in spotting Remy, that's what's playing in the back of your head. You actually do spot Remy. That was diff 7. You needed the 3. There's Remy, as plain as day in the alleyway. Totally doing the Mission Impossible lean.
You know, Remy, I was gonna say this girl looks fucking terrified, but what are you doing? I can see you from the camera.
Fuck.
You might want to tuck back a little further there, bud.
Yes.
Just watch Remy awkwardly shuffle.
With the fucking recorder.
All she gets on the back look is yes. Fuck.
With the recorder, this is amazing.
Fuck. You watch him do it.
The best part is he like kind of glances around.
Caught in a plastic bag while he's at it.
Please tell me he like does a little look around like, oh, and like shuffle.
Yeah, Rami and his hoodie that you suggested, like he's got his fucking hood up. He looks stupid with his hood up. And he just fucking Homer Simpsons back into the alley. Just act casual, stiff as a board.
All right, give me another stuff roll, Remy.
This is where the botch is gonna fucking happen.
He just
I'm
falls
gonna
over.
die laughing if you like
Falls
that.
over.
Into a dumpster, flip
Fall-
over.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Oh, he does it. Yes. Fucking force. Remy vanishes like Batman. Just oh
He
shit.
literally Homer Simpson's just shoomp, gone.
Like, oh fuck.
And you're clear. I can't see shit. She will reorient the camera. She's gonna get a picture of this girl. Ugh!
Give me another perception technology as she's beginning to turn away.
Don't you fucking
Please.
dare!
Doesn't want to stay and buy the one vape.
Four successes. Give me that
All right.
face.
You got 4 successes. I will make a roll to see because I'm not making this easier for you, Katie. With this recorded music, I'm just like,
Oh my God.
you get her just as she comes to the door. You get the like. Basically, you get essentially a picture much like this as she's just opening the door.
Screen cap.
You do. Do.
I restarted it. Why?
But yeah, so keep going. She walks out and heads right past, not where Remy is. She's heading the other way. But he's still in there. He's talking to people. If you give me another alert, Charlotte, I'll give you more.
Oh. Oh.
Meanwhile,
Is
where
it-
am I going, Charlotte?
Perception alertness. She hung around out the door.
Moving.
You hear the cracking of bins outside.
You said perception alertness.
Yes, please.
It's 4.
Which one will it be? It will be him. So let me just get the other guy back. I clicked the wrong picture.
I'm just gonna scream cap constantly.
He will be a lot harder. You need another technology roll. It'll be defeat though, and you don't have your merit for this one.
Somewhere in Ireland, a man eats Fruit Loops.
Oh my god. Am I do I live or die by my roll, Torna?
Yes. This fucking Mission Impossible music. I shouldn't have put it on the loop.
No! There was even a 10.
So yeah, you tried to take a picture. You ended up taking a picture of the fucking guy in the vape, just with the most confused looking face.
He doesn't know why all these people are in his store.
He just scowls at this fucking picture. Delete.
And Charlotte, by the time you do, that man is, as Johnny Depp is, vanished away.
Fuck. Yeah, she will fire off the images that she did manage to get and an update to Sky Ripper confirming while she couldn't get tangible evidence, can confirm visual confirmation of God, what the fuck is his name in the area or in the same shop?
Gotta look it up, Katie.
I am looking it up. God, why did I put it on loop? Ice
Why are we
pick.
putting it on loop?
For some reason, you guys are doing well with the fucking music in the background. When you put on the actual cool stuff music, you guys just collapse everywhere. When you put on the music, you start doing well.
I accept this. This is my fate. Shitty recorder music for luck.
We have to embrace who we are.
I was listening to the cool, Club to Death Matrix music. Nah, everybody's been falling over and stuff like that. I put on the shitty recorder music, they finally get excited. You know what I mean? But anyway, Remy, you poke your head out of the eye. She is going the opposite way to you, but you can cut across the alleys along this way. So give me that Dex Athletics.
Oh. All right, it's the same pool anyway for me.
It is time to hardcore parkour, Remy.
Okay, cool. I'll spend a fucking willpower for city running.
Nice.
Or is it a rage? I don't even know what the fuck it
It's
costs.
rage. It's rage. It's rage.
Thanks, Fusion Drop. I'll spend that rage he gave me by existing because he's a piece of shit. I don't know what city running does. I've never used it before.
Basically all these climbing rolls that you might have to do are difficulty 6 instead of higher diff. You just make normal athletics roll. It makes you easier to run around up and
Cool.
down buildings and shit.
Lightning
also means
reflex is
you
going to come in it.
basically get to run and you go full speed no matter what obstacles you have to get over or around.
Yep.
Cool. This lightning reflex is going to come into this for my edification.
Yes, it would. Oh, most certainly. Hardcore parkour, Remy.
Okay, hardcore parkour. 7 dice.
Oh,
Hardcore, holy fuck.
All right,
That's
back on the
six.
back on the cool Matrix music. Okay, so Remy, you start jogging along. You realize shit. So you do a big cool one of them cool you push your feet off the wall, catch the fire escape. You're up the fire escape. You jump along one of the fucking side things, and yeah, you got the overview of her. You're like, yeah, that was you look around. That was pretty badass. You kind of nod to yourself like, yeah. But you can see her. She's walking along. She's cut through on the highway, so you're literally above her on some fucking literal Black Ops shit, Remy.
Indeed. Raimi never in his whole fucking life dreamed he'd be doing this shit. Yeah, Charlotte said, Taylor, we're going to make this happen.
All right, she's cutting through along the alleyway. She is not en route to the Docklands, but in around the general area. Like, you reckon another 2 blocks and she's where the docks are. But she's moving and cutting across. Give me another athletics roll. Let's see how well you,
Raimi will report as he's moving. She's headed close to the Docklands.
Really?
Yeah. Pursuing.
Perfect.
Gotta concentrate.
All right, give me that.
Another wolf.
Give me that hardcore parkour roll, Ramjam.
All right. Good thing it's diff 6 instead of diff kabillion. Oh, I failed.
Okay, so Remy, you go. You're like, yeah, all right, I got this. Run. You jump. You realize as you're midair, you pulled yourself too short. Now I'm gonna let you make one more leg roll to try catch on to the fucking side of one of the buildings. It will be a higher diff, but your sitting running will pop it at diff 7 instead of 8.
Here we go.
Yeah, or you catch it. Lightning reflexes will most certainly come into place. That is 4 successes. Just you're like, oh, you do that kind of awkward flail and you catch the building. You're like, oh.
This is so Uncharted right now. Just whoa.
And you look down. Thankfully, Remy, she is ahead of you, so she doesn't see you kind of stumble. She looks behind her. She just sees like some bits of like gravel hit like things.
Nobody ever looks up.
Yeah, she just looks around like, huh, and then just keeps walking as you're just hanging on like, oh.
Oh, fuck. That was close.
You start awkwardly like, 4 successes, you're like, oh, kind of.
Oh, I fucking hate parkour.
You start jogging after. You finally get to a fire escape, which you can finally go down. You start.
Oh, yeah, he'll do that shimmy down thing that everyone in the movies does, but nobody does in real life.
Yeah, it just feels awkward in your hands. Like,
Yeah, the friction. How do those actors live?
Just, fuck. And you are, I would say you're not like right up on her, but like, you're walking in the same laneway as her. You know what I mean? Like, you could just walk right up on top of her right now, the way you're walking.
I'm not on top of her, but I could be.
How close are you to the Docklands?
Block away.
1 block.
She hits enter on the text.
Who?
Charlotte is hitting enter on the text. She prepped it, waited to see if the girl would get close enough.
He'll reply, define retrieve. That because, yeah, no, he actually says define retrieve.
I will just fucking say it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're actually typing it.
I was. I'm in the zone. The Gallows are very good at reclaiming lost kinfolk, bringing them back, and even one loose mouth could mean a better idea into what these people are doing. If she's seen enough and been working as a courier, she probably knows a number of drop-offs, pickups, where people are, where they're expected to be. If they can retrieve her in a way where she feels like she is being rescued, it's very possible she'd spill it.
You reply, aren't you capable of that?
Yes, Raya.
Retriever, no bloodshed.
Yes,
Make
Raya.
it smooth. If you need to, get Anton to arrive, but I want her retrieved by the time he arrives. That's basically what I say. Keep it smooth. He'll say you might lose her by the time the Gallows get there.
All right. Hmm. Remy, what kind of gang activity you got around there? We need to simulate a pickup where she will feel like she is being relieved instead of kidnapped. Help me fabricate a situation.
With
Streetwise,
gang
Streetwise, Ramjam.
Fuck, spending willpower for this. It's because it's intelligence streetwise.
Get your Dr. Dre hat on, Remy.
Yeah, I'll spend another willpower. God damn it.
Remy dons his easy hat and puts on the shades. All right, Charlotte. I'm gonna cruise down my street in Math 6-4. We're gonna collect her. No, oh yeah, 2
3 with the
successes.
whip.
Oh, 3 with the willpower. Fuck. Okay, perfect. All right, I got put on my Wu-Tang.
Oh shit! We've upgraded
All right,
to Wu-Tang.
Now we're on Mob Deep in a minute. This is perfect for Remy. All right, Remy. You've seen the gang signs. You know the way the Kings operate. It's no bullshit. Straightforward, to the point. You don't tell them exactly what you're doing because that gives the game away. You just basically say, there's an exchange. You got to follow me. You know, basically, the little detail you give, the better. Use a specific code, either revolving around 2. This is the most believable. Let me just get my notes. With the Kings, you either say the matter is case closed or it's shaky. Case closed means that there's a meeting because you know the Arun is going to come, and that's a heavy meeting that she needs to attend. Or if it's shaky, she needs to clear out of the area. So that's the 2 options you have.
All right. So he's actually in a good position to act like a member of the Kings who might have had to catch up to her with his hands in his pockets. And it's not like he's going to run right up on her back. It's that he's coming up and alongside her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
To look over, like, does the whoa.
Look forward. Don't draw attention.
Yeah, she does. Almost like on instant.
Change of plans. Case got closed. You understand? You got to follow
She
me.
nods. She nods. You actually, Remy, you see how ready this bitch is. She gets the phone, breaks out the fucking card, breaks out the SIM, puts the SIM in her mouth, and just takes out a bottle of water and just swallows. She's walking behind you.
And in the pack link, Charlotte, where the fuck am I going?
I'll pick you up on the street. What are you on?
Fuck, where am I?
You are on Main Air Street, which is about a block away from the docks.
And the pack link, we're on Main Air
By
roll up.
one of the old bakery buildings.
by the old bakery.
I will drive up. I'll stop at the sidewalk. You and her climb into the trunk.
And yeah, I mean, she ditched the phone, and you actually see you see how fucking efficient that is. Bam, everything's gone. Anything traceable is gone.
All right. So Raimi will pull up near the bakery. Like the places ne'er-do-wells tend to stand when they're waiting on something.
Hmm.
And he will pull out his cigarettes and he will light one and he will give one to her because now they're just two people smoking outside a shop.
Yeah, yeah. She'll take it and accept the light.
And then in the packling waiting on you, right by the bakery.
Incoming. And yeah, she will just roll up. She'll make sure she has some of the hair shrugged forward over her hair so that
Give me
she's
a
not
minute.
recognizable.
Give me that manipulation etiquette, Charlotte.
Manip etiquette. Oh,
Yes.
Manipulation Harrier. The Harrier doesn't give etiquette, does it?
nope. That would be
Nope.
that would be a manipulation Snow Queen, good sir.
That would be or manipulation crow war.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
You kind of do it, you kind of don't. Like you kind of, you're like, it's over my face slightly. You know what I mean? You're like, how the fuck did Freya do this? You know
Yeah,
what I
she
mean?
shrugs it forward, but then she can't see, so she tucks it back a little bit so it doesn't fucking do shit. But she's on the bright side, she's not trying to roll up and let them get in the back seat. She's rolling up so they can climb into the truck bed. So hopefully,
Yeah, you're just looking at yourself like, how the fuck did Freya manage that?
this is not. Fuck it.
This is what she mostly ended up doing. Pulling up.
I'm gonna
But
put
the-
back on the recorder music.
But the truck comes up, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she'll roll up and like I said, she'll basically pull forward so she pulls a bit past you guys so you can just like pull open the truck bed and jump in.
All right. He will lead the charge on this like he stomps out the cigarette. Come on.
Yeah, she does. Walks, puts out the cigarette herself.
And at least it's not like he's just throwing the girl in there by herself. No, he's doing this. Therefore, you need to be fucking doing this, lady.
Pretty much. She walks, she has no bag anymore. She's just walking,
They get in. He shuts shit up.
Do I need to roll an alertness to see that she's ditched the bag?
Yes, she will.
I figure that's only fair.
Whereas Raimi's like right next to her.
Oh, Remy could have rolled an alert as well to see spot that she's got rid of the fucking bag and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, one, you just catch it, Charlotte. Like, oh yeah, Remy, you catch it. She ditched that bag a while back. You notice she got the water, drained it, threw the water over her shoulder into one of the alleyways. Removed anything, as you were walking, she was dropping stuff into drains, you know what I mean? And then just tossed the bag over.
Oh my god, we just made them flush a lot of dope and cash.
How far back did she ditch the bag? Through the link as Charlotte, once she hears everything click, click, just starts driving.
About
For
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes behind us.
How many blocks?
About 10 minutes behind us.
All right. So she will at least let Anton know that there have been goods and whatnot dropped from, property
What?
of the kings.
What exactly are you saying, Katie? Type it in.
Okay, I will type it in. But she is driving, and she's going to take a roundabout way. And honestly, at this point, is going to first text Skyripper going, "Got me to retrieve her back for cleansing?"
Is she worm tainted? He replied. You know what I mean?
I'm a Philodox. I don't know.
Well, have you talked to her yet? Are you bringing her back to Sept? What, he'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? And that's
He said collect. I collected. She's like, I don't have a drop house. The Gallows do. Liza Valerine do.
Then keep driving. He'll put a question mark. You know what I mean?
The eye roll that he totally can't see. The safe eye roll.
He just keeps these replies. Question her. Collect her. Question. I didn't say bring back to Sept, did I?
Maybe see what you can get out of her.
Got it. And Raimi will look at her.
How many drops did we just lose?
4.
How much
Should
product?
look up. Couple of grams. Most of the main product got dropped off, so it's not a total loss. But they won't be happy. But it's better than a raid.
And the cash?
Cash has been dropped off. So
Okay.
it's basically means that I'm not going to get picked up, which saves a lot of fucking hassle. Who tipped us off about it?
You ain't privy to that.
She just nods once, doesn't even question it. You notice that? Does not question that shit. Just nods to herself, like nods. You got another cigarette? I had to ditch mine.
Yeah, sure I do.
Give her another cigarette for her trouble. She looks nervous as it is.
She'll light it. You notice her hands are shaky. 'Cause it's like, basically, Remy, you realize if she had, if what in her mind things happened, she was fucked if she got caught. You know what I mean? It's that type of shit. Just, oh. You probably want to let Case Closed know that they're asking for more. I managed to talk them around, but they're getting more aggressive.
Which ones?
The ones off 57th Street, the tenement ones.
Okay.
They're just asking for more prices.
They trying to rip us off?
Oh, they roughed me up a bit. She'll turn, and you can see the bruise on her neck. So, they think that they're confident for a bit, so kind of winces a bit. Maybe send one of the fellas instead of me, because they don't seem to be taking me seriously.
Mm. You only lost a couple grams. He's not going to be that mad.
Just nods. Do you want the other thing I have?
Yeah.
Gotta pull over. Or you gotta stop the car.
Charlotte, and then the pack link, Charlotte, pull over.
Will a knock on the door or something so that I play it off.
And that's not hard to do in a truck. Just dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, she'll feel the slight shift as, Charlotte finds a place to pull off, tuck in, somewhere subtle.
Alright, your text message is noted to Angeline. What she will do is Remy will see it mainly because of car motion. She kind of scoots up a bit. Are you in an alleyway?
Are we in an alley?
Oh, yeah. She's not going for something dead end, but if there's an alley or something she can pull into, yeah, absolutely.
Would you mind opening the doors? It's a bit awkward to do this sitting down.
Remy rolls his eyes. And yeah, he'll do it.
She'll open one of the doors. She steps out. You see she just pulls down her jeans and sellotape to her leg. Remy, that's heroin. That is a lot of heroin. Holy shit,
Okay.
that is a lot of heroin. You can take a
And
step, like you're sitting there leaning back, like, oh dear.
yeah, he'll just tuck that shit away.
She'll like awkwardly, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get back in the fucking truck.
Here, Jam, water.
Yes, I've got fucking just pull out his own. Why he's spending so
Yes.
much of his personal resources?
She just gets water, rubs on her leg, then yanks up her jeans, and then she scoots back into the truck. And she's like, "That's the 6 grams that I was meant to, transfer over." So, tell Case Closed is not a total fucking loss, will you? Otherwise, he'll fucking. Well, he nearly bet the last person to death over the mistake they made. So,
Yeah, you let me worry about case closed.
just gives a nod. She seems relieved.
Yeah, Charlotte waits for the
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
backlink you. Yep, or that, and starts moving again. How was that?
And in the pack link, a lot of heroin. I currently have a lot of heroin.
Remy, you have roughly 5 proper big grams that were sellotaped to both her inner thighs. like proper bags, like are wrapped around each
So
side of her thigh.
5 each leg.
Yep. No, 5 per 2 legs. So 3 on 2. One's a smaller bag, and 2 on the other one. Like I said, you can see why she was sweating.
I am currently in possession of 5 grams of heroin.
That's
She's
should look over. That's what the chemist laid dispatch.
all right.
She was real particular. So yeah, she ruffles her hair.
How many people ran this route before you?
2. They brought me in about 3 months ago.
Hmm.
Scratches at her hair.
Okay. You don't look too excited about that.
What's there to be excited about smuggling heroin?
Shrugs.
Look, it's got to do it, otherwise, well, I'm fucked.
You owe somebody or something?
Something like that.
I knew this guy once got in because of his brother. You know? This guy was like a perfect mule. Straight laced. No, not even a fucking parking ticket. Brother was a shit. Started then he owed people and well he couldn't pay shit, so Johnny Straight Laced did it.
That's how they get you.
Kind of fucked up if you ask me, doing with people's families, but I
Do what you have to, unfortunately. And seeing as they can't pay it back, you're the only one that's functional, really.
yeah, you don't have that look, do you?
Hmm?
Oh, you know a dope fiend when you see one.
I don't touch that shit. Fuck that.
Fuck that indeed.
No, I'm not like some of the other. The reason the last guy before me got bumped off is he was snatching from the take.
Fucking idiot.
Junkie's a junkie.
So Charlotte raises a point. How did she look with all that talk about family?
Empathy. Perception Harrier, Rebbe.
Perception Harrier. I've got a lot of Perception Harrier. You fucking with me. 1 success.
Harrier just like, nah, bro, figure it out yourself. She looks with one. There is a bit of resonance with that. I would say it's a brief glimpse of it. The way she's pulling at herself, it's a bit of resonance.
Okay, we'll work this angle.
Well, fuck it. This is a forever drive. You know, I was supposed to go to art school.
Really?
Really?
Oh shit.
I
What are you
had
doing? What are you doing, painting?
no, it was pencils and ink. I was going to draw comics.
No.
Of course, my cousin's a fuck up, and my cousin loves dice. You know what the dice don't love? Him. It's fucked up as I'd probably owe student loans anyway. Now I just fucking owe these people.
I can't hear anything Torn is saying if he's talking.
Oh, she's just silent, watching, smoking. Sounds shite.
Yeah, it kind of fucking is. I haven't seen him since they brought me in.
They do that. You're
Man.
supposed to work the line. You're supposed to work the line. They'll reward you when you work the line. You
Yeah.
knew them.
Yeah, I'm new.
Give me that subterfuge rap jab.
Spend another fucking willpower. I've been keeping track of my willpower, by the way.
Oh yeah. I know you got a fuck ton of it, so
A massive ton to stand against dice days like this.
yeah, exactly.
And
Go on,
hey,
man, Brad.
if she is a Fianna kid, my pure breed will come in.
She is pure breed. Ha ha.
Pure breed, my crutch. Right.
Oh,
Whoa.
there you go. That is
So
so
willpower.
sweet.
That's a 4 success
Oh,
sob
yeah.
story.
She just nods. I feel for your buddy. She gives a very genuine smile, you know?
He kind of awkwardly smiles back.
I just want to see him again. I want all this shit to be over.
I hear you. You, any particular group?
I got a text off him one day, and I'd never been to that bar before, and he was sitting at a table, and the place was closed.
Oh, Jesus,
And
not
there's
that,
this,
that bar?
yeah,
Oh,
there's
fuck,
this
man.
big motherfucker. I didn't know his name yet, you see.
Oh, you met case closed? Oh, Jesus. She rubs your jaw.
Oh, he likes me.
He doesn't like
He
anybody.
shudders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't like fucking anybody. Do you know he used to run a gang before he, all this shit?
Really?
Yeah, he was the gang guy.
Then what fucking happened?
He got even bigger. Put it like that. Shudders.
He's hands down the scariest person I've ever fucking met.
They're scarier.
I believe you. But he told me that my relative owed him, but because he couldn't trust fuck-ups, I had to do it.
Yeah, that's how they usually do it. How much you owe?
Sorry, my sidebar is getting filled with something, Katie.
Okay, check your PM's butt.
So you know how much it takes to go to a college, right?
Oh, yeah.
So multiply that times cancer. It's almost like they let him do it on purpose.
Oh, of course they do. They charge interest.
I could be a doctor with that much money.
That's how they do it. Like I said, the way I understand it, they did it to one person I know. It was 25% interest per missed payment.
Kind of looks at her.
It's not an oddly specific number.
I mean, 20%. Pray they don't go up to fucking 35. I heard one
What'd they
girl.
take off of you?
I managed to get it down to 15. 6% interest.
No. Who'd they take off of you?
Takes a drag of her cigarette. Brother and father.
Fuck.
50% each. Better than 20.
Jeez.
Yeah, I met the wrong person they wanted to negotiate with. Yeah, you meet Santiago yet?
No, Case handles all my shit.
You're lucky you haven't met Santiago. He's lean over. Cartel.
Fuck me.
That's where the heroin's from. They transfer it up, they bring it around, I drop the packages, do this. Case has me working away. The Kings, they're rubbed for face. They're all vicious, but Santiago's got that, like, you heard the documentaries and all that shit. That's like meeting that in real life.
Hey, Charlotte, you're getting all of this because Remy's too busy working to like also be talking to you.
No, that's fine.
I once saw them. There's a guy who didn't pay. Santiago called over to his house with, they brought me. I think it was to make sure I collected something. Apparently I'm good at sniffing out where the cash is. I mean, anything to reduce the percentage, right?
Yeah.
So I walked in and they had duct taped the man to his chair, and Santiago brought the family in and sat them down and got me to find out where he was hiding the cash. I found it. And he cut his balls off and put them in his mouth and slid your man's throat in front of the family. Family had to pay the debt then and take it on.
They ever even show you anything to let you know they're okay?
I've got like a picture once in a while or like a phone call. I haven't got one in over a month though, so takes a drag. But I've been good at my payments, so maybe. But then again, from what I hear, they keep like to keep you sweating so you work faster, work harder. You know what I mean? You get more desperate.
Yeah.
You're available for the bigger missions. You know what I mean? Bigger jobs.
Yeah, I hear you. How many of these fucking people have you met?
Couple. You don't talk to a lot of them. Only the people you work with, and even then, you work with them for like one job. So I probably won't ever see you again. You know what I mean? That way, can tell each other about it. You know what I mean? You'll be able to give like a once-off description, but good luck finding them.
Probably keeps us from sharing information about how it all works too.
Nods. It's the idea. And if you squeal, yeah.
You anywhere close to out at least?
I mean, I've got them down to 15% interest each from 25. It's pretty good going. Takes a drag of the finishes off the cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm a desperate earner. So.
Sometimes I think it's just, I don't know. Could be working at this my whole life and never pay it down.
I heard that's what some people do.
fucking 18 and a half. I've never heard of anybody who's paid down 18 and a half. You know?
I've heard of a fellow who paid 12, but then they put him to work, proper, initiated him in.
Fuck.
Yeah, but he had a lucky chance of getting a certain advantage, if you get what I'm saying.
Might be following it. That guy got a name.
Shakes
Shakes.
and Farley. Two of them I heard started much like we are. And they now run the shit.
It's fucked up.
Suppose you gotta do it to survive, don't you?
Yeah, I
But
guess.
then again, Shakes and Farley both have certain advantages that I don't think you or me are gonna ever have.
Fucking 9 foot get ahead.
Yeah. Suppose it's all luck when you think about it. Takes a drag.
I mean, fuck whatever, you know.
Farley's good people. She's one of the few that gives a shit.
Farley, huh?
Yeah, she's rose her way up, but she's good. She doesn't try to overshark her, or she doesn't let the others try overshark if she catches it. She just wants the job done. Mainly looks after the newcomers, make sure they all settle in and understand the jobs. Do you know what I mean? She's good. If you do a job well, she even makes sure the percentage is taken off.
Doesn't sound like anybody who'd be next to fucking case closed.
She doesn't roll with the kings.
What set is she with anyway?
Vipers. So
Really?
Case answers to her.
Good to know.
You usually want to be put working with Farley.
You know, even before I got on this, the ones like them, you know, they're usually dicks.
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of them are just downright fucking terrifying.
You know, they barely told me shit before, you know, it's just, you know, they show up at family events and they want fucking money and then they fuck off to do God knows what.
Yeah, I had a grandfather like that.
I
Yeah,
got
you
on
didn't
lucky
talk.
once.
Didn't talk about it, did you? At your family dinners?
Not a lot, but I got unlucky one time. They were visiting and I heard something and I went out back and I don't know what the fuck it was, but I know something was ripping right into it. And I just watched. How could I not? Didn't make any fucking sense to me. It was like I was in a dream. And it went down, and this fucking 9 foot tall thing looks at me. And then it's not 9 feet tall anymore. It's my fucking uncle. And tells me to get in the fucking house.
Which group is he? Or did they tell you that?
The big wolf.
The big wolf.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, they they talked about it for a while, and with me, I grew up in Desdemonas, in Iowa. A lot of family from the old country too, So they worked there. Family stopped coming around, and one day, myself and my brother and my father, we got driven out to stopping place, and we met Santiago Farley, and he met the creepy guy with the smile. Yeah,
No, it's weird. Case has kept me to himself a lot. Says he
He's a
doesn't want to
territory.
change me out.
He's a territorial as shit. So I met them, and they were told because of the debt and because of new initiatives, we got to work. I haven't seen my brother in a long time. Father I hear from. That's who they get the pictures from. Brother is, I don't know where the fuck he is. But I keep getting told to work the percentage down. So I do.
Yeah. This is fucking weird for me to say, but you don't seem like you come from the same, how the fuck do I put this? You ever get the idea that they're in different groups?
They're in different groups.
You don't seem like my group.
I'm not. I'm a very specific group. That's why they wanted me to work the way I was working, because apparently, as they like to put it, family means everything, so nobody knows desperation for family like my group, according to them.
Ever, they used to tell us stories about like the old country. It seems like we have like 3 degrees of separation from Scandinavia at any one point.
Oh yeah. Irish pride all the way over here. Used to own a pub and everything.
We banned the viewing of football matches in the house because my uncle put his foot through the TV.
Yeah, I mean, same with our grandfather. I think my brother he was getting on, so I don't know why they took him, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess so.
I miss him though. Looks off. Empathy, Remy. Oh boy. Harrier came through as you see the bitch in you starts playing suddenly out of nowhere as Remy just the eyes narrow like a beak. She's seen her brother, but it's what she's seen that's haunting her.
It's like you're looking at somebody else.
Yeah. Doesn't don't think he even cares anymore that I'm. Well, apparently, I still have to pay the debt because it covers his whole original debt to the family, but he's free of it. But I still pay it. And since I'm not his group anymore, he doesn't care.
9-foot advantage.
9-foot advantage.
You roll by one of those handles they like now.
Fusion drop.
Remy just like leans back.
Leans back. And through the pack link, we have Fusion Drop Sister.
Holy shit. Is she holding out hope for her dad, Remy? Because if not...
Yep. That's the whole centerpiece. All right.
They when they did your did they ever did you ever see the indoctrination thing?
According to Case Closed, if I showed up in an indoctrination, they'd wishbone me.
Oh, they didn't make you watch it then. Cool. You're
Wait,
lucky.
why? What happened?
Oh, I've seen it when my brother came back. Well, they tell you who they are because they don't belong to my group anymore. They're different now. My brother used to be a good, kind little fella, you know, playing on his computer all day. I got bullied a lot in school and all that, but he got himself into the debt, trying to pay for college and stuff, and then they took him off. He seemed really angry when they were taking us. He came back, and he said his name was Fusion Drop, and he's Xavier's. And Xavier provides. And he's can't know me anymore now, because if he does, well, you know, it's different now, apparently.
You you ever get the idea that the sword's pointing both ways somehow?
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the time.
I mean, fuck. I'm this deep because of my family. If they told me that I had to not know him, I'd probably do it.
Oh no, they didn't tell me. He did. You see, we're not. What was he say? Clean enough to be fully recognized. So he just made himself a new name and a new face, and now he's in there where he's somebody instead of where I am being nobody.
He just left you.
Yeah. I don't blame him. But couldn't leave. Especially not our dad.
Of course. It's family.
But I can understand why he left. I see the power they have. It's appealing.
What are you gonna do if you ever get your dad back?
I don't know, honestly. There's a part of me that thinks I'm never gonna get him back.
But if you did,
Honestly? I'd I just want to wake up in a bed, make a nice breakfast, and just sit down and watch those daytime crappy TV shows that we used to do.
sounds nice.
Sounds quiet.
Fuck, I just want to take him and run.
You don't run. Trust me, don't run. I've seen what they do to girls who run, or fellas. They won't kill you.
Fuck.
They'll make you watch. So you learn the lesson. But they won't kill you.
Uh-huh.
I tried to run. One time. Got too much. Didn't want to work what they want me to work. Next thing you know, I met Fusion Drop. I stopped running after that.
Nothing happened to me. I didn't get beat up. I didn't get hit. I just saw what my brother became. And they knew that I'd stay. I was some vain hope that I might actually get my things back. So, boo-hoo, right? Takes a drag of a cigarette.
What a sorry pair we make.
Well, it feels weird to tell this to somebody I'm never going to see again. But hey, at least I won't, at least nobody will know, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. When do you gotta come in after this?
Tomorrow, probably. I usually wait for a call, but I'll have to get a new phone since, Jester's out herself.
Yeah, yeah.
It's usually a call. Like if when you meet them, tell them, I have to wait for a re-up essentially on the phone, so they might call me in a couple of days, that type of thing. They usually give it like a 2 to 3 day extension if something like this happens.
So good to know in case I gotta.
It's a good tip. Always let your runner buddy know if the situation goes wrong. That way he can inform his person if you can't contact yours. Because they pass into each other, and that way you don't get a hiding or worse.
Wait, they actually pair you up with somebody? I've been alone this whole fucking time.
They paired me up once or twice. I've been alone mostly. Apparently I'm the best one that works alone. That's why they pair me up with the new people. Show them the ropes and that.
Yeah. Most of the time they just send me after people when things change. They, it's not as big a deal if I get shot.
I know the feeling. When you start climbing the chain, it gets more important, if you get what I mean.
Probably a lot more money on the table.
More money or your percentage gets knocked down. And you start getting into big jaw, you know what I mean? It's all part of the food chain.
Especially if you catch Farley's eye, right?
I always go for Farley. She's fair. And she'll tell you. And she'll give you a... She doesn't hit any of the kin. She doesn't do any of that shit. She's just straight-laced. I respect that.
I'll have to keep it in mind.
I've seen her put case in there in this place.
Now that I want to see.
Scary.
Fucking big dude like that, as much of a dick as he is.
She's got apparently it's like a military, like how gangs are. They work as order.
And she's higher up.
Yep. And boy, oh boy, does she not let him forget it if he steps into her face. So
Fucking hate it when it gets right up on you.
it's scary. I don't yeah. Don't let him do any of the other jobs. Make sure to stick to dealing. Trust me, you don't want to try. Sometimes they'll rope you into other things.
Really?
They never try to make you do anything. And they tell you that you don't have to do anything. And you're not going to do like prostitution or any of that shit. They're not into that game. But don't be a mule. Or don't do any of the cleanup jobs. They're rough.
Yeah, no. No, that sounds like it.
All right, Charlotte.
Pulling over, says Remy, just dies slowly inside.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. As she just keeps triggering him with learn the lesson and shit, and that's why he's like, I don't want to do this anymore, man.
Just, all you hear is
So-
"damn good day." Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte has had plenty of time rolling around, slow rolling it, essentially not raising suspicion. Kind of classic, very good, tidy driving. But she's, headed around. She will be probably heading in a vaguely westerly direction, just away from that zone. And she's going to go for the outskirts of town, out somewhere quiet. Somewhere like where you start hitting,
Mm-hmm.
like you're pulling up on a highway. Somewhere without a lot of supervision. And she'll finally just pull the truck over.
All right, let me go figure this shit out first, okay?
I'll be in the car. I imagine they're probably meeting up. I imagine we'll probably have to meet one of the big people. So
Yeah, brace yourself.
And
2 point, you got my product.
I've got it.
Make sure they get it.
They're gonna get it. Just
Give-
stay there, all right?
She gives a nod, the shaky nod, because I mean, you realize she doesn't hand that product. Oh God, you even dread what's going to happen to her, really, when you think about it.
yeah, he gives her another cigarette. Just
Here, have another. Fuck.
Here's the question, Katie. Here's the question, Charlie. You and Anton know where you guys are.
You know what? Yes. Because I'm sorry, but this is Anton's fucking shit.
Yeah,
She's
I
probably
mean,
been keeping him in the loop on where she's going.
he's a good figure to have in this situation. You know what I mean? So it's not beyond the logic.
Yeah. No, she's not going to hesitate to keep Anton in the loop and probably actually tell him roughly where she's going and letting him know she's taking the scenic route so he has time to get there before her.
Yep. But I mean, when you get Charlotte, you actually see the Anton's little black car. Say again for Charlotte, Anton knows though he does it in the script. You can't even tell it.
yeah,
You see him there leaning up against the car with a cigarette in his mouth.
sees Anton and then walks around the side to beyond the driver's side window with Charlotte.
How do you want to play this?
I'm going to walk with you so that it looks like we were already due to meet here. And we're going to tell him everything you learned. This is his shit. Can probably help this girl.
You know, her dad's probably a dead man.
He was probably already dead.
If he wasn't before, he's gonna be.
Unless we can get a link back to where they're calling from when she hears his voice.
Didn't have a
There's nothing I
phone,
can do.
Charlotte.
That can be fixed. But for now, let's go talk to Anton. She'll probably think it's a normal meetup. Let's go.
And he'll walk with Charlotte.
Yeah, she'll get out the car and, laptop shut, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, just walk with a good confidence stride out to meet him.
He's just leaning up against the car. You know what I mean? Taking a drag of the cigarette. Like doesn't ease up to see. Just waiting for you guys to arrive, essentially.
Okay, so the girl in there, they've been using her as a mule and a dealer, bunch of other things. Their whole shtick is fabricating a debt. Looks like they're pulling directly off Seps from how she was talking to me. Holding relatives hostage and making them quote unquote work for it at interest rates that you couldn't pay off in 100 years.
Crow Scale does have agreements. I imagine probably part of the agreement is service akin. For protection.
Apparently, only 2 people that our girl knows about ever got out of it. One of them Shakes, the other's Farley, and they're both Guru.
That's probably how they got out of it.
She at least is partial to Farley. Farley's the good cop in this whole scenario. If they catch her eye, she knocks down the percentages gradually.
Nods.
Farley. Thinks. Anton will roll his intelligence.
And as he does, from what I can tell, she's higher up in their chain than anybody in the Kings is, considering she can counter a room.
Blood on the Scale is her deed name if it's the Farley I'm thinking of.
Probably is.
Survivors.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes what she said make sense.
She's an Adrian. Galliard.
Well, these people at least like her because she doesn't knock them around.
I've heard good things about her. Reputation wise.
There's another thing. She's Fusion Drop's sister.
Eyebrow raise.
Fuck. He kind of rubs his chin. Fuck. Just that's just plain and simple. Fuck.
She's sad about it, but there's not a lot of love lost between them.
What kin is she? What kin is she?
Fiona, if the family thing and the whole Ireland shtick go or anything to go by.
She's got the blood. She's Fiona.
Oh yeah, Remy, you got about like pure breed 1/2. Vague. You probably understand why probably Fusion Drop became a Glasswalker because it's practically non-existent.
Yeah.
Fusion Drop no shield. He's alive or any of that shit.
Not only does he know she's alive, he's practically renounced their family ties.
That's all a nod. Interesting.
At this point, she probably tore up about it, but she's mostly hanging on because they've got her dad.
Is the dad still alive?
She hasn't heard from him in about a month, so anybody's guess. They like to
Go on.
keep the victims separate.
Go on, Remy. Give me a peony and Anton.
Peony and one of my future senpais.
Perception Harrier. Yep.
Perception Harrier Anton. He'll subterfuge it.
I only got 2. He's probably gonna win.
Let's see what I got here, just to make
He
sure.
gets subterfuge that. Oh, he gets extra dice from Crow. Oh.
Yeah,
Harrier versus Crow. Wanna try? God damn it! Ooh,
You know Anton long enough, Kitty. He thinks the father's dead.
she's thinking the same thing. So
He's
I mean, there's
keeping it clean for the Cleith, you know what I mean?
yeah,
but, you
there's
know,
just
just
exchange of glances, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you've worked with Anton long enough. No, he's convinced the father's dead.
Right now it looks like she's expected to check in tomorrow.
Okay.
If they get the idea that she lost her phone for whatever necessary reason, that could extend it 2 or 3 days, but they're gonna figure something out fast. She's
Nice.
she's slick, but she's not that slick.
No. All right, Remy. Look at Charlotte and just tilts his head. Looks at Remy. I'm going to talk to the Ragabash. Okay, Charlotte?
There's a nod.
Go make sure the girl doesn't run away.
And when Charlotte walks away, Raimi leans in. So just so you know the angle I'm coming from here. I got her to come with me under the pretense that there was a big meeting with a lot of the heavier hitters around. Apparently they bring her around for that shit.
Crew need cleanup. Sometimes it's better to bring a kin.
There was another one that she was talking about, Santos. She's had to clean up after his messes before.
Santiago.
Yeah, fuck, yes.
Rubs his face. Yeah, I know that guy. Twitches a bit. Cunt. I'll put it like that.
Right. By the way,
Bitch.
she was talking, case closed knocks a lot of these people around. She's the third replacement they've had.
I'll find out about him. I don't know him per se.
Big motherfucker.
Probably Haroon.
That's what I figured when I saw him.
Nods. I'll find out more about it.
He's with the Kings.
Nods.
One thing I did pick up about him before he changed, he was a leader of a gang. Up and coming until then.
Interesting. Just nods to himself. All right, Remy. I'm gonna ask you a question. You send that girl back there. You really think she's gonna make it?
No. She's not going to last
Why?
long.
Why?
She's too easy to play, and she's too scared of these people.
Light the cigarette again. You think flipping her so she'd work for us won't work?
I think if she did work for us, odds are sooner or later she's going to get caught.
Why's that?
I watched her hand shake. She's already nervous just working for them.
Mm-hmm.
They've got
What
her
else?
so far in the fucking bag.
What else? What did you notice?
The only reason she's hanging on is because of her dad. That's the key piece in her breaking or not. She doesn't have a lot of reason to work for us if she doesn't think we have odds of getting him back.
If she finds out her lying, she'll flip straight away. Or if they threaten her dad if he still is alive, she'll flip. Like that.
Probably. I just don't like how easy it was to reel her in.
To reel her in.
Look, if I can hoodwink her, they can probably suss out when she's lying.
You used the code on her, didn't you?
Not a little bit of confidence.
Let me tell you something, Remy. Lean forward, looking around. People like this, including the worm, I've seen in spiral packs, they train obedience. They train a routine command. Hell, some of us even do it. That way, in a situation that the kinfolk need to be pulled out, they get pulled out fast. Or they'll do the job fast. She's responding to training, conditioning. Now the question is, can you manipulate that conditioning to your own advantage? Or are you going to take the risk and bring her back here where there's a chance you can do something about it? Because there's pros and cons to both sides. Taking her back means you got to run it by gestures at the alpha. You also got to run it by where you're going to put her, what are you going to do with her, and who do you trust to keep an eye on her? Because she's Fianna kin, right?
Yeah.
You know how they are about kin.
Nods.
And I can already see it in your face. You've got a protection about it. I take it the story she has is bad.
That and they're already going to bash her up for when I made her lose.
And I bet she had more product on her, right?
Yeah, it's sitting in my hoodie right now.
So the question is, Remy, how comfortable do you feel about taking her heroin, walking away, and knowing what's going to happen to her? In facto turn, taking one of their main runners off the street, which will cripple some of their business products. And considering, I don't know how much you guys got, but I bet you guys got a lot.
Yeah.
So do you feel comfortable walking away?
Because you've done your job. In the eyes of the Sept and the Wormfoe. But do you feel comfortable walking away from that?
She's not our enemy, Raya.
Takes another drag. Why?
That girl's the very vision of what's going to happen to us if we lose this war. She's from Iowa. They crushed Iowa.
I know they did. They were right at the borderland of Iowa, like right down to the end. They only got stopped because of Fianna Sept and a joined like multiple Silverfang Fianna. They got held back by that and a Wendigo Sept. Made peace deals with them, but they spread all down there. Oh, I know. The question I'm asking you, Remy, are you comfortable walking away?
He looks back at this poor woman.
No, I'm not.
So, you're the Ragabash. Because Charlotte, she won't walk away. But if you put it in front of her face that these are orders, she'll walk away. Especially when it comes from higher ups. Because higher ups are only concerned about one thing, which is understandable, the welfare of the Sept. And the cost of what it means to keep one of them. So, what are you going to do if you're not comfortable walking away? Because you're right, she's not the enemy. What are you going to do to make sure that she doesn't become that enemy? And have that on your conscience.
Closes his eyes. Like, Anton can see him crawling inside of himself.
Now, you lean forward. How much is your conscience worth? And how much is what you believe worth? If you want to take care of her, if you say she's not the enemy and she's a representation, what are you willing to do? Because Charlotte's not going to help you in this situation. This is on you. You were in there. You heard everything. Charlotte's going to care about Charlotte and her people.
I'm on relatively good terms with the Fianna. But
Define
you're
relative.
right. I know they give a shit about kinfolk.
Mm-hmm. But do you give a shit about her? Are you willing to fight for her, care for her? If you take her on, you're going to put that responsibility on yourself. Or are you just going to let a Fianna take care of it and hope? Much like I imagine she hoped. Somebody will do it. Here's the question, Onrai. How much is that worth to you?
The right thing's the right thing. You gotta do it.
Okay.
Her dad's a centerpiece. Without that, no reason for her to stick around. Not with them. He's dead, isn't he?
It's a strong possibility.
And If we pull her out, if he's not dead, he's gonna be.
More than likely. But if she goes back in there, she's dead. And we both know that. Unless you can convince her to lie, but lying is a very difficult thing when you shake.
We save who we can save today.
Okay, big man. Okay. Look around and reach into the car. Takes out a small envelope and hands it over to Remy. There's an address, keys. It's down by the Docklands. Go past enough by the hangman. Put her there. But you take care of her. You make sure. Make sure she's clean. Eventually you can bring her on set when you think she's ready. But she's your responsibility now, and I'll check in. I'll make sure. Whatever information you need to get that could help us, because let's be real, she's probably one of the best cash cows we're gonna have. But that's not what I'm concerned about.
Concerned she's gonna run.
I'm concerned about you and what you're gonna do. And how you're gonna handle that. Because she could run. Very likely. But what are you gonna do to make her stay? What are you gonna do to convince her that staying with you and us is the right thing? What are you willing to do for this sept and for that person? And which is more important, life or the job? We're ragabashers. It's our job to ask the hard questions and do the hard things. So are you willing to make a deal with the Shuttle Lord then?
Yeah.
Well, good. Because my pack don't know, so I take it Charlotte's not going to know either. Right?
I appreciate the help.
Everyone's got to decide what they are in life. You got to decide whether you're a judge or the person who carries out the sentence. Don't be like the last man who I gave this choice to. He left her and never looked back.
I'm sticking around.
Said, Keys, there's a decent apartment there. Should be good starter wage. When you think she's ready, either you can bring her to work for us, or whatever you need, or find a job for yourself. If you need help with the Fianna, let me know. But this will be job one.
All right.
The girl who'll meet you there she'll let you in. She's keeping the place warm for you. Welcome to doing the right thing, Remy.
And Dawn's on him now, looking at Anton. As good as Anton is at lying, because Crow.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, this was a secret test of character.
Bradford leans up.
Shut up, Remy. He gets in the car.
Just looks like, what the fuck?
You motherfuckers!
How dare you help me?
How dare you help me in my time of need?
How dare you help me realize who I am?
Come around the bar sometime. We need to talk. He starts driving off.
And so if I get this right, Anton definitely doesn't want Charlotte to know about this place.
Nope.
All right. He will go and approach Charlotte and through the pack link. Do you have a good way back to Sept from here if I borrow the truck?
He gives it a think. Glances
call
off
him.
as Anton's like pulling up towards the road.
Charlotte calls Marius. Marius rides again.
Oh my god.
Varys, I need you to drive me, but not kill a cop this time.
No problem, boss. No problem.
Oh my god.
Marius arrives in the fucking mail truck.
Are you doing Raya? No.
She gives a glance over. And before Anton like fucking zippity zaps down the road,
He's just pulling up slowly, like doing the I'm gonna check over here, I'm gonna check over there. You know what I mean?
starts walking that way.
Pull up the car. Sees that you're walking. No, it doesn't you hear the crack?
Leans over. Waits for him to crack the window.
Does the slow like takes his sweet ass time doing it.
Don't suppose I could thumb a ride.
Oh really? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Get in.
One
You don't
second.
get control of the radio though.
Navigator always gets the radio.
No. Get in the fucking car.
Yeah, one sec. She'll walk back over to the truck, snag out the laptop, and shoot a glance to Amy. And she's, wandering towards the car. It's just through the pack link. Easier in the seat. Let me know if you need me. And yeah, she'll go around and get into the passenger seat. A lot of trust going on here.
And he will go back to this poor girl who's been waiting.
Mm-hmm. Anton will drive off and I'll just give Katie what he's. Well, he'll drive you. Honestly, he'll drive you right back to the fucking Sept. To be honest, he's not taking the chance. But you get to listen to music like this on the way back. But I will get to her ladyship.
Plans just changed.
All right. She looks relieved when you open the truck and she hears the car pulling away. Like, oh,
We're partnered
Oh.
up now. I'm driving.
okay. Sure. I get down the front seat or.
Stay back here just in case. If I get shot at least it's just me.
All right, cool.
Here's a bottle of water. Here's the rest of my cigarettes. Don't smoke
Oh,
them all.
you're,
I'll know.
you're a fucking saint. He takes it so relieved.
And he will shut the truck up and drive to the address.
And yeah, you drive, and it's a little small, like apartment. Like there's like detached houses essentially. So you pull up to the run, and you see the house number like 37. You pull up to it.
And he will, park the truck, get out, bring her out.
And she walks with you kind of nervously. These two open. Well, this woman opens the door, followed by Marius.
He'll nod.
And she gives a nod. You can smell like get pure beat up the ass off her. Those who walk by.
It's like,
Marius
Jesus,
is
I'm
like,
looking to get a princess.
pats you on the shoulder. She's walking by, and Marius gives the it's all clear.
Good.
Gives a nod.
And he will lead her in, close the door behind them.
You can hear Marius like, "Come on, I'll get you back. Don't worry, yeah. Don't worry. Oh yeah, no, you can listen to the radio. Don't worry about it."
I'll make some coffee. You want some coffee?
Gives an eyebrow raise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want some coffee.
Who the fuck were they?
I wouldn't worry about it. Besides, you know the drill. If we had to be worried about it, we'd have to be worried immediately.
I know, just a little fucker looking bug-eyed as shit as she's walking in. You know
I
what I mean?
know, he's the freakiest fucking person. Oh. No, I don't have to see him a lot, but oh. Got a fucking temper too. He's making the coffee.
Is he one of the new boys?
He's fucking something. He must be somebody's fucking favorite cousin because he can be loud as shit.
She just leans up against the table, arms folded, watching you make coffee.
They'll make it. Eventually pour 2 cups. I'm gonna tell you some shit you're not gonna want to hear. What was her name, by the way, Turner?
Chrissy
Chrissy.
Farrell.
Chris, your dad's gone.
What?
He's gone.
How'd you know that? Might they tell you something?
He nods because technically Anton did say something.
But I paid what I had to owe.
These people don't give a shit, Chrissy. They never did.
She just rubs her face, puts down the coffee, you know what I mean? I can hear he stumbles down, to be fair. Makes that little shaky, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll cross the room over. He'll put down his coffee.
Aye.
She kind of just, kind of gives the, like, the little hands up as almost as, don't, you know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah.
She kind of fiddles at herself. All right, well, so what, I'm to still pay off everything then?
Depends, Chrissy. You want to pay the people who did that, or do you want to hurt them?
I can't hurt them. You know?
Oh, yes, you can.
How's that? How the fuck can I hurt them? Like, what? So I'm gonna fucking get a gun and try to shoot that case closed? Yeah, right. I can barely even hold one.
No. No, Chrissy, you have something more dangerous than any fucking gun on the planet. You know them.
Right? I'm not going to the fucking way. I'm not going to the cops.
No. No, you and me are from the fucking families. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I don't know where they are though, so we're kind of fucked, aren't we?
You know where the money comes from. You know the people they pass it to. You know where.
I know places. You know what I mean? I know where townhouses are, but I don't know exactly where things are.
but I know enough where certain people drop certain things. You know what I mean? I know what time I'm supposed to go pick up stuff. I know who comes to meet me when I pick it up, and I know the names of people who when I pick it up.
Count houses.
Yeah, where they legal money to real money. You know, where they prepare the book in batch. Sometimes you'd have to sit there and clean it. They make you dress in your underwear, put a mask on, and you mix the stuff and do it. That's what I started out doing before I got to do running stuff. They don't want to track you to dress you in clothes because it'll get all, you know what I mean? You can hide stuff.
So you tell me, Chrissy, how do Guru do when they run out of money?
Not very well.
Not very well. They get angry and desperate and weak, and they do stupid things that people who don't like them take advantage of.
Yeah, well, what the fuck are we gonna do to? We're in one of their fucking houses. What do you? If this place was bugged for all you know.
What do you want this? Okay,
What?
this ain't their house.
Oh God. Yeah, she kind of gets nervous. You see her glancing at the door. You know what I mean? That is a fear response. It's oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Look at me. Look at me. They killed your old man. They took your brother. What daughter of Stag's gonna let that stand? You want to run? You want them to run you down like a fucking dog, or do you want to hurt them?
I mean, of course I want to hurt them, but you're not here to kill me, are you?
No, no, I'm not.
What are you here for?
Well, I'm here to hurt them. I
Right.
can't make you do anything. I'm not them. I don't do that shit to people. But I do want to help you. Not because I got told to. Not because. Not even because they're against everything I believe in. I want to help you because it's the right fucking thing. And you're who I could help.
A nod. All right. You promise?
I promise.
I'll tell you what I know. Just can I not have 5 minutes?
Of course.
Is there a bathroom?
I imagine Remy could figure out where there's
Oh yeah,
he's
it's
like
pretty fucking obvious. Yeah,
the
you just look
awkward
over.
moment where he's like, let me
Fuck.
figure that out.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. She just walks off. And
Give me a second to figure that out.
yeah, just that awkward like, oh, there it is. Shit.
This is a broom closet. This is a bedroom. This is a sitting room. This is the bathroom.
Whew, runs back downstairs. I found the bathroom.
Yeah, like practically, yeah.
Just nod and awkwardly, stiffly walks up. Do you want me to leave the door open?
do you really want me to watch?
No, but normally if I'm,
Was
pointing
there
at the
like a
window.
window in that bathroom?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'll meet you halfway. I'll be sitting outside, and yeah, my back's gonna be to you, but just leave the door open, okay? I'm not gonna fucking stare at you while it happens, but
Cool. That's appreciated. Just goes in. Remy, you hear her getting sick.
Yeah, Remy doesn't stare at her. That's fucking weird.
You hear like, she's probably fishing at the fucking SIM card, maybe.
As Remy is like 100% convinced it was the right idea to not just throw her back in there.
And just rubs her face and throws the SIM card in the sink. And you just hear, Remy, you hear that poor girl breaking down, man. Just, oof. Oof. Then Ash comes out, rubbing her face, and she obviously cleaned the SIM card off a bit. Like, didn't wash it underwater, but, like, ugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Names. What time I meet the man? Who I rang. That's my primary phone.
Okay. After we talk, I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna give you a different phone. I'm gonna have a different phone.
Cool.
Once a day. As many times a day as you want, honestly. Just let me know you're alright. If you
Stuck
need
in here?
anything,
Am I stuck in here then?
it's your safest option.
Nods to herself. She looks around. Is there at least food?
A moment, and he will go make sure there's
Oh.
food.
Just kind of stares awkwardly. Remy, what surprises you? Oh yeah, this is packed. You can tell this is probably a fucking safe house.
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty well stocked up.
Cool.
But if you need things, you let me know, and periodically I'm gonna come in person to make sure you're doing all right.
Is there anyone else I should know about? If it's not you. She fixed the television. There's cable TV. She's like, oh. Do you know what I mean? Sits down.
And Anton did say he'd also be checking in, is the thing.
That's the vagueness of that. It's like, are you watching me or watching her? You know what I mean? So it's like, ooh. Never know with Anton. That's the thing, Remy. It's like, what did the Shadow Lord really mean? Do you know what I mean?
Just in case, though, so she doesn't fucking flip out.
You see the guy I was talking to?
Yeah, got caught a glimpse of him when I peeked my head out the window.
He's a good guy.
Looks fucking eerie.
He's a good guy.
Okay. You got a cold or something?
Sure. So, if you tell me that you're keeping the kettle on, it's because you want me to come down there right now and you're going to be here.
Okay.
However, and I'll come straight here. Straight here. If you tell me that you've had house guests, that'll at least tell me that somebody was around here. I'll also come straight here in that particular circumstance because I won't know who it is.
What about your guy?
Oh my God. Katie, fucking stop it. All right. Sorry. My guy. He scratches his head. Anything to do with crows, and I'll know it's my guy.
Crows.
Yeah.
So what do I say?
Considering it's not a normal conversation piece, just work it in. Any mention of that particular type of bird.
You ever heard of a magpie?
Yeah, I've heard of magpie.
If I say there's 2 magpies, that's a sign of good luck. Is that okay?
That's great.
Just gives a nod.
Sitting here like, thank God she's more creative than me.
Takes a swig of the cigarette, the drag of the cigarette, rubbing her eyes.
And if you tell me you had to go out for groceries, I know you've had to do a runner for whatever fucking reason.
I'll just let you know I'm going to do grocery shopping. I don't think there's a code for that.
He laughs, like he actually laughs at how bad he is at this.
You're new?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nods. Nods. You look new.
And people keep telling me that.
It's good. New's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go and lie down and try not to die in my sleep.
Cool.
Is that okay, boss?
Yeah. I'll be back around with the phones and all that. And then we'll talk.
Yeah. Give the SIM card to whoever. That should be all they need to know for a clever person, you know? Numbers. If you need any clarification of who the numbers are, I can do that. I need to sit down and lie down.
I dropped a lot on you.
Nods. Yeah. But that'll have all you need. She just rubs her head as she's walking up the stairs.
And
I'll need to change the code. You know?
I'll get you some.
There's like a thrift store somewhere. That's where I usually go. Just walks up the stairs.
And he will leave her to her grief.
Yeah, she just closes the door and locks it. Yeah, you can tell that poor girl is. Whew.
Probably about to sob her eyes out.
Yeah, realistically. As Remy figures out what the fuck to do with his life, I will switch to Charlotte. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll switch to Charlotte in a sec. Remy, who are you ringing about the chip?
About the chip in particular? So, well, he's definitely not going to tell Charlotte about what he's done with this poor girl. Information has to be kept inside the pack, unless it's an alpha contacting the Wormfoe and courtesying people. So he's only got one person to give it to.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if Katie's back yet or Katie is there. I will get him ready. And let me see if
Raimi, who is so terrible at this. I'm kind of remembering Anton's first steps in protecting people.
Anton, it's almost like Anton is like, oh, buddy, come here. Do you know what I mean? I was once like you.
I'm going to teach you how to save damsels.
Ready. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. All right, Katie, you there? Are you back yet? Or
Yeah, I'm here.
okay. Remy is ringing you in because she gave first. I'll just get this out of the way. Remy has basically. Well, I think Remy is informing you that of the chip that the SIM card essentially
Yeah.
that she has. Before I report you to Skyripper. Just so
Charlotte,
Charlotte's aware. Just so Charlotte's aware, like, you know, all that type of shit.
yeah, there's the kind of pause and face rub, like, oh, it's a good thing I didn't stick around and totally get that. Cool. She'll continue just walking in, like, oh no, Charlotte, don't chase the girl. It's a terrible idea. That couldn't possibly be useful. Just because fuck it, people sass her all the time. She can be a sassy bitch.
You can see Skyripper probably. Yeah, you actually know. You see Skyripper walking along towards the public housing, just rubbing his beard a bit. You know, probably just after coming back from a meeting. Just the way he's walking.
Yeah, she'll go on an interception course. And, when she's within a reasonable range, just moment of your time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got what you got for me.
Oh, already sent the photos. Did end up calling in Anton. Looked at the girl.
Nods. I trust he's got a lid on things.
Mm.
I'm imagining that you two, the both of you, are gonna liaison with each other, so that's fine. On this, that's yeah. Just keep me in the loop, essentially. Just gives a nod, like, you know, not like cool.
All right. 2 points of interest.
Sure, lean
She's
up against one of the
been
walls.
she's been tucked somewhere safe.
No, that's to be expected.
Raimi has been talking to her. He has managed to get a SIM card from her. Probably has a great deal of information that'll be of use.
Well, I'll leave that hacking. I'll leave that breaking down to you, there, Glasswalker. Gives her a smirk and pats her on the shoulder.
More to the point of interest, it turns out that she is kin. Yanakin.
Oh boy.
And a sibling to Fusion Drop.
Good work.
Might not.
Like I said, I'll let you and the Gallows liaison what's to be done, but eventually the Fianna probably will need to be informed.
I imagine so.
There's a nod, like it's basically you get the impression I'm leaving that to you and Undergrowth. You know what I mean? It's like you guys handle that shit. You know, that kind of nod.
And while I don't have it on me, it'll be coming in with Raimi. We managed to, well, get a lot. What was it? Straight up cocaine or
Heroin.
heroin?
Heroin.
Oh,
Heroin.
we got a sizable amount of heroin. They were using her as a mule. And they probably lost even more product that she dropped along the way as she was being picked up. That I imagine Anton's got.
Okay. She came from the cafe, yeah? That's where you found her.
First spotted her in the cafe.
Just a nod. Well, whatever you get off that SIM card, I want you to work for it. Any questions for her? Whoever is, I'm assuming you're a liaison on this shit, so any questions you give, chase it. You've gotten in. Good. Chase it.
Will do.
I don't want to use her as leverage. That's not where we're going to go here, because while the opportunity is there, I don't feel comfortable strangling at someone on a leash.
I'm not game for the idea of putting her in danger. But there is potentially the chance that when push comes to shove, It might mean her brother rolls over if he knows that she's out there.
It's an idea. We'll keep it on the table.
Mm.
With the drugs, talk to Perfidy.
All
I'm
right.
sure she'll be very eager to do something to make sure it sells back a certain way. Talk to Perfidy or talk to the Lawless.
The eyebrows kind of pop like, oh my.
I imagine. Yeah, like I said, talk to them.
Will do.
Just gives a nod. Good work. Pat, pat.
Think you're right? A little smile.
All right, go and get back to work. Can't keep praising you all the time. He's smirking as he's walking off.
Can't have that. Yeah, she'll go ahead and wander off. And if Perfidy's readily available, fuck it.
You're near the public housing. She's actually pretty much, yeah, she is actually readily available. She has to go find the fucking Lawless, so Perfidy is the easiest one to find.
And Perfidy's my glasswalker bay. Gotta give her
Perfidy
a shot
boo.
to get back in the swang.
Yeah, she's there. See her sitting out, smoking a cigarette.
She'll wander over, offer a little nod, because she knows Perfidy's eye's gonna snap over as soon as she's in range.
Yep. She looks at you. Yo.
Hey, mind if I
So,
pull up a seat?
yeah, she just nods. So,
And she'll plunk down and lose a little bit of that fucking formal posture. Got something for you to play with.
like what?
Turns out, our dear friends out in the city were using a mule to ferry around, 5 grams of heroin? And I've got it.
The mule or the heroin?
Yes.
I mean, if you need the mule taken care of, she
No.
pulls up her. Yeah,
No.
there's the fucking 9mm. You know what I mean? Straight.
She just holds up the hand. That's already under control. But
Cool.
it would be great if that heroin went back into circulation after, well, after someone had a hold of it for a bit.
Ah,
Be a real shame if they were passing out bad product. Might hurt their business.
could get people killed though. You cool with that?
There's a moment. There's like a blink of a moment. Thoughtful one. By the time most people are doing heroin, they're already a foot in the grave.
Okay, let me call up runs. We'll make some magic.
A nod.
As Charlotte realizes it's Black Ops shit, it just echoes in the back
Yeah.
of her head.
Da-na-na, ba-da-na-na-na.
Well, how about you come back to me in about 3 days, and we'll have some fun.
Can do. I'll ferry it over to you as soon as it gets sucked.
Gives the finger guns.
I'll
I'll let
give a smile.
runs know, and come back to me about 3 days, and you and me and runs, maybe Siege, we're gonna go have some fun.
It's like a good fucking time.
Well, we'll be selling it and doing another couple of naughty things. So leads in. As long as the Wormfo knows what we're doing, we're fine. Gives a wink. Basically, when you're trying to sell bad products, Charlotte, you make sure that the bad product always slides into the right area. So you and me are gonna have a little fun together.
I do like the sound of it.
Runs will do the Overwatch. We're not gonna bring in Siege unless we need a Siege engine.
It's a smile. Been too long.
Well, like I said, you want to drop bad product in, you gotta make sure you're dropping it in the right place. So Give me 3 days.
Gotcha. She'll go ahead and stand up. Take a couple steps, so she'll pause, glance back. Hey, Perfidy.
Yo,
It's good to have you back.
don't get used to it, Pinky Blue.
Oh, it's too
Okay.
late. I'm already fond of you.
It's good to see you being a lesbian again.
You better watch out. Keep this up, I'll go breaking out the flannel again.
That's more Nere's thing than me. I like the leather you're wearing now. You wink.
Oh,
Very
noted.
sexy. Go on, give me a spank. You wink back.
Charlotte will. She doesn't even give a shit.
You just hear,
God damn it. The reaction.
do you know what I mean?
She fucking does. She knows there's video of that already.
Yeah, just you hear, like it, love it. You know what I mean?
And yeah, she'll head back home, giving her head a little shake, like, oh Jesus, this is I needed this. Sweet Jesus, where have we been without our Raggy?
And so, do you want any deal?
I think so.
Yay.
All right.